Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Vidya Dwi Setiawati and my student number 096. In this video, I will continue to explanation about interactive reading. Include among interactive reading types are stages of language of several paragraphs to one page or more in which the reader must interact with the text. That is, reading is a process of negotiating meaning. The reader brings to the text a set of schemata for understanding it, and intake is the product of that interaction. Jadi artinya itu, membaca adalah proses negosiasi makna. Pembaca membawa teks satu set skema untuk memahaminya, dan yang diambil adalah produk dari interaksi itu. Typical genres that lend themselves to interactive reading are anecdote, short narrative and description, excerpt from longer text, questionnaires, memos, announcement, direction, receive, and the like. And the focus of an interactive text is to identify relevant features, lexical, symbolic, grammatical, and discourse within text of moderately short length with the objective of retaining the information that is processed. Next, designing assessment tasks interactive reading. Number 1 is closed tasks. The ability to fill in gaps in an incomplete image, visual, auditory, or cognitive, and supply from background schemata omitted detail. Closed tests are usually a minimum of 2 paragraphs in length in order to account for discourse expectancies. Jadi closed test ini kemampuan untuk mengisi kekosongan dalam gambar yang tidak lengkap, visual, auditory, atau kognitif, dan detail dari skemata latar belakang yang dihilangkan. Closed test ini biasanya minimal 2 paragraf panjangnya untuk menjelaskan harapan wacana. Two approaches to the scoring of closed tests are commonly used. The exact word method gives credit to test taker only if they insert the exact word that was originally deleted. Appropriate word scoring. Credit the test taker for supplying any word that is grammatically correct and that makes good sense in the context. Jadi ada 2 pendekatan untuk penilaian closed test yang biasanya digunakan. Pertama, ada metode kata yang tepat, memberikan kredit kepada peserta tes hanya jika mereka memasukkan kata yang tepat yang awalnya dihapus. Yang kedua, ada penilaian kata yang tepat. Memuji peserta tes karena memberikan kata apapun yang secara tata bahasa benar dan masuk akal dalam konteksnya. Designing assessment number 2 is impromptu reading plus comprehension question. The traditional read a passage and answer some question technique, which is the oldest and the most common. Jadi ini adalah teknik tradisional, baca sebuah bagian dan jawab beberapa pertanyaan, yang merupakan teknik tertua dan paling umum. For example, reading comprehension passage and computer-based TOEFL reading comprehension item. Designing assessment number 3 is short answer task. A reading passage is present and the test taker read question that must be answered in a sentence or two. Jadi ini adalah bagian bacaan disajikan dan peserta tes membacakan pertanyaan yang harus dijawab dalam 1 atau 2 kalimat. Designing assessment text number 4, editing or longer text have some advantage. Authenticity is increased. The text simulates proofreading one's own essay, where it is imperative to find and correct error. If the test is connected to a specific curriculum, the test designer can draw up specification for number of grammatical and rhetorical in categories that match the contents of the course. Jadi ada 3 keuntungan. Keaslian meningkat. Tugas mensimulasikan mengoreksi esai sendiri, di mana sangat penting untuk menemukan dan memperbaiki kesalahan. Dan yang ketiga, jika tes dikaitkan dengan kurikulum tertentu, perancang tes dapat menyusun spesifikasi untuk sejumlah kategori tata bahasa dan retoris yang sesuai dengan konten kursus. Designing assessment number 5 is scanning. It is a strategy used by all readers to find relevant information in a text. Test takers are presented with a text, prose or something in a chart or graph format and requiring rapid identification of relevant bits of information. Jadi scanning adalah strategi yang digunakan oleh semua pembaca untuk menemukan informasi yang relevan dalam ujian. Designing assessment task number 6 is ordering task, sometimes called the strip story technique. Variation on this can serve as an assessment of overall global understanding of a story and of the cohesive device that signal the order of events or ideas. Ordering tasks dapat berfungsi sebagai penilaian pemahaman global secara keseluruhan dari sebuah cerita dan perangkat kohesif yang menandakan urutan peristiwa atau ide. Designing assessment task number 7, information transfer, reading chart, maps, graphs, diagram. It requires not only an understanding of the graphic and verbal convention of the medium but also a linguistic ability to interpret the information to someone else. It is often accompanied by oral or written discourse in order to convey, clarify, question, argue, and debate, among other linguistic functions. To comprehend information in this medium, learner must be able to comprehend specific convention of the various types of graphic, comprehend label, heading, number, and symbol, comprehend the possible relationship among elements of the graphics, and make inferences that are not present orally. The acts of comprehending graphics include the linguistic performance of oral or written interpretation, comment, question, etc. This implies a process of information transfer from one skill to another, in this case from reading verbal or non-verbal information to speaking or writing. Jadi, ini merupakan tindakan memahami grafik, mencakup kinerja linguistik dari interpretasi lisan atau tertulis, komentar, pertanyaan, dan lain-lain. Ini menyiratkan proses transfer informasi dari satu keterampilan ke keterampilan lain. Dalam hal ini dari membaca informasi verbal atau non-verbal ke berbicara atau menulis. That's all for me. Thank you. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.